Welcome to Math 234B1 or Calculus 2. If you like to learn at your own pace from a variety of resources, you are taking accurate notes, are organized and have good time management, this course is for you. In this video, I go over the main contents of this course to show you their location, so each time you have a question, you know where to go. The two main learning systems I will use in our course are Blackboard and MyLabMath. Let's start with Blackboard. You access it from the queue and you end up with the page that you see right now. On the left side of the screen, we have a few tabs. Let's go over them. The first one is announcement, and it actually opens up exactly the announcements. So here you have the first announcement, which welcomes you to our course, and it gives you the starting point of what you should do during the first week of classes. Please read through this carefully. Mark your calendars for final exam, which is going to be Thursday, May 5th, between 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. It's going to be proctored on Zoom with webcam on, so make sure you mark your calendars to not make any appointments during that time. Then, after that, open the link, and I'm going to add the link because I'm making the video right now to watch the video which points out the features of Blackboard and MyLabMath, which we are going to use. Sign up for my math lab. You are not going to need any course ID for my math lab because it's linked to Blackboard. So actually, you will access it from here. You see MyLabMath, Math 234B1. And so on. I actually give you all the information that you need for first week. So what you must do, read these carefully. And I actually made a few videos myself where I review for you algebra, trigonometry, and review the last method that you learned for integrals in Calc 1. Each week you are going to get an announcement like this in Blackboard, which is going to go to your Q mail with information and steps of what you need to follow in order to not miss deadlines. The next tab is Start Here and Syllabus. Here you have the information, my office hours, where you can come and see me in person, or you can email me and have a Zoom meeting if you want. Here, it's the starting point, what you need to do to get on board with our course. Here is the syllabus, so open this page and read through it very carefully because this is giving you all the information that you need for our course, what materials are required, what are the optional materials that are going to help you study, what are the student learning objectives, what are the lessons that we are going to go over. Be careful if you are using another email for MyLabMath. If I send you something from there, it's going to go to that personal email. From Blackboard, it goes to the Qmail. Read what's needed, what's required of you to do for homeworks, for quizzes, for discussions, the exams. I also require people to show work, so make sure you understand where you need to submit the work. Final exam, also some pointers of how to study for a test, attendance policy, grading breakout, important dates, and the tentative schedule, which I'm gonna send weekly as well. The tutoring center information is gonna come soon, so I'm gonna upload it there. And again, the course outline, which you've seen in the syllabus, it's here and is gonna be broken down per week in the announcements. How to. Here are a few videos that should help you to register to my math lab if you need help, how to buy the My Math Lab access code, and how to use the equation editor in MyLabMath. Assignments test to upload work. I require students to show work, especially in upper classes. problems cannot be solved mentally. So if I need to show work, you need to show work as well. No work, no credit. Showing work, it's going to be in your benefit, because if you solve the problem and you did the process correctly but your final answer is wrong, I can give you partial credit. Here is the first assignment that I require you to do, which is to practice uploading work. This is where you're going to see if you know how to upload work, if you need help with that, so that in the future, when you have to do that for the test, you can do it with no anxiety. So upload work practice assignment, write any 3 math problems on a paper. So any 2 plus 2 equals 4, it's a math problem. But of course you're in Calc 2, so you could surprise me with 3 math problems from your Calc 1. For example, what is integral of sine of x dx? What is integral from 1 to 2 of x to the 4th dx? What is sine of x to the 10 prime? And so on. Make sure you label your page, you label your problems, and you upload it here. The next thing is My Math Lab. So if you press My Math Lab, you're gonna see something a little bit different at the beginning. You can follow the steps so that you will end up with the same icon that I have here. You can sign up for 14 days free trial, and then upgrade for the permanent by paying for the access code. Make sure you don't leave too much time between those two so that you don't miss any deadlines. So if we press here, you're gonna be able to see the announcements. Well, sometimes we get messages like this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try again, and it's gonna work. So patience, right? Assignments, and I wrote here tests require showing work, but the assignments are not just the tests. I just want to emphasize how important it is for me to see work for tests for my students. So on the left side, you're going to see the due dates. Make sure you are paying attention to due dates. They are usually due the Tuesday night. Make sure you read first. For example, if you study for lesson 6.1, make sure you read first 6.1. You try these examples. You read the book, you take accurate notes, and then you watch the videos. And only after that, you actually start working on the homework. If you haven't used My Math Lab before, this is information for you. You can view an example if you need help. You can get more help by looking at the textbook or sending an email to me. But when you solve a problem, you can solve it many times until you get the right answer. I hope you're not trying to look for patterns, but learn from your mistakes. You have infinitely many options for the homeworks and for the quizzes as well, but the tests are only one trial. You also have quizzes and homework for integrated review, which are actually, they contain problems with algebra that is required for you to know in order to do the calculus ones. You see, transformation of 2 to the x, 2 to the x plus 3. This is pre-calc, right? Same here. Determine the amplitude. This is trigonometry. So make sure you solve these before you actually solve the homeworks. Here you have lectures to complete while studying. These are lectures that I actually go over in my regular classes. So I advise you to actually print them out or use them in your tablets, or and because they contain pictures, they contain definitions, so you don't have to do that anymore. You already have them here, and you can solve the problems by filling in these gaps. And some already have solutions. So this should help you being organized, since this is an online course. Discussion board. So here I have 13 discussions. I put a water cooler, which means you can use this to actually write things and freely discuss to each other without being graded. And in the introduction, please read them carefully, answer them, and then every week make sure you read the discussion and you fill in the discussion. Student grade book. So in the circle that you're gonna see here, you're gonna see your grade at that point in time. The most accurate grade will be only at the very end once I put the grades in. But I just want to emphasize the fact that once you solve a homework or you solve an assignment, you have the ability to review it even after it's due. You cannot change the grade, but you can review it. If you need to see the text, you have the text e-text here. And another resource that it's useful is the study plan. So if you want to study more for the course, you want to do more problems, just press study plan, all chapters, and then choose the chapter that you want to work on more. For example, chapter 8, if you want to work on partial fractions, you have plenty extra problems, including videos that come with those problems. So some of these problems you can actually watch the video from 8.5 and they are helpful. Well, I hope this helps, and I wish you a great semester ahead.